For us, the context is always important. I think it's our personal approach, how we understand clients, how we understand constructing systems, and how we understand climate conditions. We are introducing a kind of softwares or something like this that are specifically useful for thermodynamics. In our buildings, we start to realize that the climatic conditions are really one of the original problems of architecture. And we start to detect that in a building it's more interesting that you don't have only one climate condition. Usually you have lots of different climate conditions, and especially if you are trying to balance the architectural strategies to the climate. So if you try to use as less mechanical systems as possible, then you start to discover the real potential of architecture and the thermodynamic relation with this. We are really interested in this kind of spaces like bioclimatic spaces or spaces in between indoor and outdoor, where you can feel the reality. You are close to the real climate. You are a little bit more far away from the domestic and a little more close to the wild condition. Spaces where it's only architecture, there is no mechanical systems. This is where we feel that the users have the best comfort and the best architectural experience. There are some buildings that we've been using real sophisticated systems, like controlling a lot of information and trying to create an artificial behavior of the building that it's close to the natural conditions. And sometimes we are using something that could be called low-tech, done mostly by the traditional constructing systems. Something with a little bit of artificial control and a huge passive performance that for us, we call that the building does itself. This idea of climatic and comfort, you have to go over the simplistic idea of this is temperature, or the kind of perceptions that are more emotional or more psychological, like colors, lights, textures, the materiality that it's surrounding you. A better behavior in terms of regulation of humidity or radiant temperatures, trying to avoid a lot of finishing materials and try to express the real materiality, and this sometimes is creating connections.